Ugh. Hmm. Oh wow. They're beautiful. Uh, Hooey. If these ain't a sight for sore eyes, I don't know what is. These puppies are looking like rough pumpkins. For sure. And that was kind of the intention behind this little cluster of points that I made. I made these using material that I would deem as not ideal, and by golly was it tough. This is stuff that is like kind of in the middle zone of like maybe being good, but then also really just not being super duper great. So, yeah, there's a mix of stuff in here. Some stuff I got from a dude at a rock show. The other stuff is actually locally collected. And this is the one that I got from the dude at the rock show. So that's like some type of petrified wood. I heat treated it. It did a little bit. It brought it up from like a 3 to a 4, maybe, even that. It was rough. But yeah, a very, very interesting batch of points. Rough ones, but I like trying stuff with local materials. So let's take a little bit of a closer look, and we'll start with that petrified wood point. So this one, yeah, this stuff was rough, and like it's thick, she thick, but it's sharp. It's sharp and thick. This is easily functionable. Like this is kind of just what your standard grade of artifact might be. Something like this, sharp edge, step fractures, weird inconsistencies. It's just weird stuff. Like it has clear sections, but then it has like these horribly porous ones. It was just a pain. It was a pain to do anything with. But I wasn't going to let that discourage me because I wanted to try. If you can make like suitable stuff with the bad stuff, you can usually make nice stuff out of the nice stuff. So we got 95.48 on length. And then we're right at 31.92 for width. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this doesn't really have any translucency. No translucency to it, but by golly. And I wanted to dive in the center. I was like, what the heck? This isn't even like super duper flat. It's just really rough. But that's the theme of the video now, isn't it? Rough points. But yeah, this would be more than suitable. You'd find a guy using this no problem. And I mean, it didn't take me super long to make it, but that's just because I knew that, how much can you refine garbage? I mean, it's still going to be a little bit garbagey. But it's going to be pretty garbage now. So, yeah, we love pretty garbage. Speaking of pretty garbage, first time trying quartzite. Pain, misery, suffering, anxiety, loathing, self-loathing, especially. This one's got some chunky spots to it. It's just a chunky point. You could skip this across the parking lot, and it would be okay. But I was able to get it sharp, kind of ground down the sides. It's a little bit of like an agate basin. There's just no way to get rid of these step fractures. So if you find like a quartz artifact like this or a quartzite that has no step fractures anywhere and it's just smooth and uniform, homeboy knew what he was doing. Or homegirl, I don't know. But whoever made it 100% knew what they were doing. But yeah, this stuff was rough. It was really rough. It was tough. It didn't respond well to really hard percussion strikes. You had to be like super duper direct with it and intentional, and you couldn't move. It's hard. It's just hard to work, but that doesn't stop a guy from making something out of it. And I mean, and like this stuff, you can't even heat treat it. Just nothing's gonna happen. This one was sitting at about 72 long and like 25 point, 26.19 wide. Yeah. Is there? I'm trying my phone camera out too for the light source, by the way, because it's just a little easier. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes sir. Yes sir. There's a little bit of translucency to it. It's pretty enough. This stuff's hard though. It's just hard. It's really hard stuff to mess around with. I tip my hat to the fellows who work this stuff regularly and make beautiful points out of it because this was humbling, and yeah, sometimes you just gotta humble yourself with rough stone. Because again, if I found like either of these or any of the ones that I've made in a farm field, my month might even be made. It'd be crazy. So sometimes it's not about how pretty it looks. Sometimes it's just the functionality of it. And that's what they did. They made stuff for functionality. They weren't making art pieces like we are. But which one do we do next? Let's do this one. So this is some Swan River that I collected myself and heat treated. Just made this little basal notch thing. It's got some translucency to it, you know. I was able to flake it around enough. Reasonably thin. This would function just fine as an atlatl dart. No problem. No problem at all. It's beautiful. But yeah, the Swan River got moved down from up in like the Manitoba area in Canada by the glaciers, and it got dumped in my little like northwest corner of Iowa that I'm in, so I can find it. And I've gotten really good at knowing what to look for, so there will be more of this. The other one's made out of Swan River too. Technically, I should be showing both of these off because these are both Swan River. This one's just a grade that's a little bit grittier, and it had nasty, nasty junk in it. Just nasty junk. But that didn't stop me. I was able to do some stuff out of it. This one's really pretty because you can see how it glassed up a bit. Again, it's got voids, but like the red spots on it, it's pretty. It's really pretty, and I mean, again, more than functional. This could be a knife, this could be an atlatl dart, and it would you could kill something with less than this. And you need to heat treat it because there's just like no way. There's no way to do anything with it if it's not heat treated. Maybe there is for some dudes. I don't have that skill, so I have to heat treat it, but yeah. That's these. Let's get some measurements here. So this wide guy here, sitting at 36.01, and the wings, what do we got? 31.85. And this long guy. This is also like a very universal point style too. Like this style point has killed a lot of things, people included. 54.17. And then sitting kind of around 31.47 wide. Yeah. So this stuff is pretty, and it does have translucency. Let's see what we can do here. I'll start with this one. Yeah. Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. It's got like floaters in there and everything. It's a very nice 3D effect. Kind of like it's sandy colored. It's beautiful. I really do love Swan River. I just wish the pieces that I found weren't so garbage. But that's just kind of how it is. You know, I don't mind it. Like I said, if you can make semi-nice stuff out of garbage, you can do real nice stuff out of the good stuff. Here, let's get this other one in here. This one's got some good translucency too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's beautiful. Again, it's got that huge patch of junk in there, which is a little bit unfortunate, but hey, this isn't a video with all the smokers. This is a video with the stuff that I made out of the rough stuff. You can even see the crack running through the base there. And that's the other thing. It's so nerve-wracking working the garbage because you just know that you're a couple mistakes away from just, progress gone. And it's just like you can't recover. Like if I put in a huge step fracture like this, there's a reason it's still on there because I know I can't fix it. There's no way for me to fix it. But, sometimes the stuff's good. And you just got to make do. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Pretty cool. Pretty fine. And then, this one, I don't know what this stuff is. I found it in a cobble while I was breaking, creek rock, just testing for some of the Swan River. And it looks like a silicified something. I don't know what it is. It wanted to conchoidal fracture, but it didn't. I don't know what it is. It could be like a really fine grained quartzite or something like that. But yeah, I just kind of added a bunch of serrations to it, nice deep ones. Again, very thick. This would make a good atlatl dart. There's no way for me to get rid of that step fracture. I tried right there, and it just was like, nope. So I was like, yep, you're staying. You are a part of the point now. But yeah. Again, not an ideal material. No, not an ideal. Well, yeah, I don't know. Not ideal material, perfectly functional point. There you go. That's what I want to say. But yeah, that's kind of just the case for all these ones. They're weird. They're a bit different. And, this is just kind of a testament to you can make stuff out of things that aren't exactly ideal. You just got to kind of have a little bit of the willpower and a lot of times the strength to do it, because this stuff is tough. It's tough stuff. quit lock and focus on the one. I know it's cool, but leave it alone. Yeah. An interesting rough stone batch. Just kind of something cool to see. And I like making stuff out of local material, because even if it looks like this, I'm still going to put it in my display case because it was made here. These are like genuine Iowa points. So, yeah. Nice. Super duper cool. If you guys have questions or anything like that, feel free to leave them in the comments. Let me know which one's your favorite, because I always like hearing that as well. I will be uploading pictures of these to my Reddit account, so be on the lookout for those once they get uploaded. And yeah, cool. Rough rock, cool points, all neat stuff. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning into the video, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.